Hey, what's going on, y'all? Januzzi here, doing another solo video. This time, I'm going to be doing it with Star Ocean, the Divine Force. Well, I'm going to be soloing with Laeticia here in Ultima Thule. You can see I'm at level 13 already in Ultima Thule. I've soloed everything up to this point. I have no party members, and I plan on doing this solo throughout the rest of the video to showcase to you all the damage potential of the Stab Princess. I call her Stab Princess for a reason. It's because of this move right here. Grandma, I just call it Stab Stab. Stabby Stab. Chop. Stabby Stab. It works. This move, Ku, just gets him in to do this. You just want to keep stabbing. It works really, really good. But the main reason I started on level 13 here, because we're going to be fighting someone who's going to be throwing out projectiles. And this move is a lot better than I thought it was at early game. I wish I could have worked with it earlier on, but as you guys can see, I'm 255 already. I spent all my SP. So now I'm down in the dirt, looking towards the internet, see if people will do some good builds with it. I don't know if you guys can, but it's there. I just want to showcase it. But if you didn't make a build for it and doing the stabby stab like I'm doing, well, maybe you guys can still use this move as a shield and a dodge, because it does both. It's very, very good. Always have it in reserve. All in, works great. And these guys, I'm going to showcase to you here in a second how good these things are. Keep those inside your loadout. And just stabby stab. That's basically going to be your rotation. Bank, 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 bank. Stab, stab, chop, stab. Yeah, you guys get the point. These guys are just buffs. And this one is another big one with Laeticia, because she gets an intelligence stat with her regular abilities. So it's still good to build up her regular intelligence stat when you're working with her. But you still want to focus on her attack. Always focus on it. Just think of the elemental weapons that she can use is like an elemental materia from Final Fantasy VII Remake attached to a weapon. It's just extra damage. When you can also put it on a Clever Fighter, it just amplifies it. It's just really good. Always have it on if you can. And well, now we're going to talk about the items. These little guys here are going to rock your world. They're very good and they're very, very cheap. You can buy them for 200 full, as you see. But the big one here is the one that recovers 6 AP and then also gives you 15 HP in the side. And it's very good to continue with your combos. Just go nuts with it. Just use it, because every time you beat a boss or anything else like that, you come back here, fill it up, and you're set. It's very, very good to have. There's other ones too, but I'm not going to get into those. I'll let you guys figure them out.
Thanks for dropping by. Well, that was indeed fruitful.
Now, spoiler territory. I'm going to be playing through Ultima Thule. I'm starting at level 13. And, spoiler alert, there are people in these fights that you may not want to see, you want to do for yourself. I understand. So this is your spoiler warning. Okay, spoiler warning out of the way. Okay, I'm going to be fighting Albert first. The reason why I started off with this fight at level 13 is to showcase to you guys the shield and dodge. I can be skipping these ones. I'll explain that later.
We've only to cut ourselves a path. May your blood run cold. We must not move.
I'll work them down just a bit.
I must catch my breath. Will not.
We don't want to... There we go. Oh no, he's doing that.
Must not yield. This will sting.
There it is, there it is. Cool. Alright, I messed that one up, but here we go. See how I can block projectiles?
You're mine.
But I can also dodge. But I'm messing it up.
Mine. No use.
Now that he's done with that.
Keep up.
I have you now. Let us sit beyond.
I want to dodge a move to show you guys the usefulness of it. But if not, that's fine. That's alright. I showcased you guys the usefulness of that move. It does do a dodge. Here, I can't skip. Not until I get the option to actually dismiss him.
It relieves me to see you back as yourself.
Pardon me the troubles I have caused. To think I dare raise my hand to you, no less.
I must confess myself grateful for as much. In all truth, at last you finally faced me as an equal.
Your Highness.
But I am relieved to have you back once again.
However, there was no time to celebrate, with the highest reaches of the tower still looming ominously above.
Do you intend to ascend further still? Allow me to aid you, Your Highness.
See, this is the point where you have to wait till. Because I'm doing it solo. Now I can skip this scene.
No, it would be best.
Now, I made it up to Elena. And she humbled my ass with Fist of Fury. When I mean humble, I mean she slaughtered me. So
Well, that was indeed
I just gotta
fruitful.
be safe about it. Now going on from here, after I go to Elena, then I'm gonna have to I'm not gonna be skipping any scenes. You know, I'm just gonna let it go. Because that's whole new ground and I wanna see them.
Shall prevail. Here's your emergency protocol.
From here though, Bad Princess.
Try. Will not be the last. Good. Keep up. Destroy.
Damn it!
Toasted. Now you guys will, like I said, I'll show off the gear to where I'm building up the HP every time I'm attacking. That's very good. Plus the flinch resistance. Oh, this guy, poor bastard.
For battle.
And look at this damage.
Perimeter secure.
Toasted. That's the elemental weapons working for you. Now I think this one's Elena. Not sure though. Like I said, I've only been through it,
That was indeed fruitful.
and when she beat me, I just loaded it back up from the Albert fight, because I wanted to show off that move. So here we go. Let's see if it's her. I know how to beat her. I just... Okay, yep, it's her.
Excellent. We haven't.
We've only to cut ourselves a path. May your blood run cold. Here I am. With no detected.
Toasted. Those are all the buffs I was showing off earlier.
Laeticia.
I haven't beat her yet, so let's see what's going on here.
Are you quite all right? I am relieved to see the curse
Oh
lifted.
man, that was
I
devastating.
apologize for raising my hands against you.
Oh, heavens, no. No, none of this was your doing, Elena. I must say, you did give me quite the surprise, however.
By that you mean...
Oh, nothing at all. Certainly nothing to concern yourself with. But I
Playing
am
the Theo
quite
role.
relieved to have you
That's
back
awesome.
as your good self.
However, there was no time to celebrate, with the highest reaches of the tower still looming ominously above.
You're headed further up, I assume. I'll join.
Sorry, Elena. Laeticia has to do this solo. Just gotta do it solo.
No, it would be best you stay here. This curse seems to have taken quite a toll on you.
I am only in need of minor repairs, and even then...
you quite all right? Please stay here and rest. I would rather not make things worse.
My repair and recovery protocols seem to be malfunctioning. Do you think you can handle this without me?
I shall be fine.
Alright. Disclaimer. I think Elena and Marielle are probably the two top DPS besides Laeticia. I do not know. The numbers crunching game is not in me right now, so I don't know. But Laeticia is very high up there with her stab. Very high up there. But Elena with the assassin ability, and then Marielle, oh god, they're fucking killer. So, yeah, let's continue. Let's continue up the mountain, or the tower, whatsoever.
Victory will be ours. Will not be the last. Now, neutralize.
Neutralize.
Another good thing about the stab move, it's very easy to cancel out of. Just like that. You move in.
Insufficient output. No more than you deserve.
Threat neutralized. Go. Warning.
Very easy to cancel out of.
Neutralized.
So you aren't worried about much.
Assault.
Nothing shall see us deterred.
So don't worry about much of anything with this. Just make sure that you're stocked up on all your items. So anything that's not 20, buy it if it's in your loadout. Oh, good.
Well, that was indeed fruitful.
We're not saving. We're going straight up the tower. Who's next? Who's next?
Oh, does this not belong to Marielle?
Oh, Marielle. Okay.
Hey, that's mine! Give it back! That's my friend! Now give it back!
Wait, no, this is the Fia.
You believe this tool of
Why did I think that? Oh my goodness. Okay.
Give it back, right? Meow!
Of course. My goodness. You are bound to be embarrassed about this, Marielle.
You make my fur stand on end. You're not gonna hand it over. I'll just have to swipe it off ya.
We've only to cut ourselves a path. Will not. Keep up. We must not yield. Will not.
Telling you guys, stabby stab move. It works.
We live to fight another day.
Poor Marielle.
Laeticia. Wonderful. The curse is broken at last.
What curse? All I can remember is this silly dream I had. I think I was a cat or something?
Yes, well, I imagine it was quite silly indeed. But I am quite relieved to have you back as your good self.
However, there was no time to celebrate, with the highest reaches of the tower still looming ominously above.
If you're headed up, I can help out.
Sorry. Gotta do it solo.
No, it would be best you stay here. This curse seems to have taken quite a toll on you.
I'll be okay. Plus, this place seems...
Are you quite all right? Please stay here and rest. I would rather not make things worse.
Right. Sorry to leave this whole mess in your hands.
I shall be fine.
Alright. Always come back here. Refresh. It's the big one. I haven't been using these guys too much.
Well,
I could,
that was indeed fruitful.
but let's keep moving on. keep on keeping on.
Victory will be ours.
Initiate emergency protocol.
May your blood run cold. Sting.
See? Stab tank. Stab tank.
Insufficient output.
This will sting.
Stab princess. Reason why I stalled that one out, actually, is to build up the green bar. I'll show you guys here in a second after I buy. Because I know later on, I know for a fact,
Well,
it's already
that
at
was indeed fruitful.
probably about 80 to 90% right there at the bottom left. So I want that just in case I want some massive boss that I think I can't handle. Just kind of like what I did with Elena. Oh, dragon. I can beat this guy without using an ultimate. Hell, it's just gonna charge my ultimate. That's perfect. Guy from the desert. I rocked you way
We
before.
shall prevail. Will not. We must not yield.
Assault.
Will not.
Positional tactics in effect.
We must not yield. Will not. This will sting.
Camera angle is getting kind of wonky.
We must not yield.
Positional tactics in effect.
No, I cannot.
Yeah, that's the speed reduced from the weapon I have. He's moving like sluggish. That wasn't game malfunctioning. That was me with the ability from the weapon I have here. Like I said, I'll go through the weapons more and the equipment, but that's the negative 70% movement speed. So yeah, that worked out very, very good. Right here, we want to stock up on these bad boys.
Well, that was indeed fruitful.
Moving on. Moving on, moving on. Oh, this dude.
Neon, what business have you here?
Well, well, isn't this a curious encounter? You were in Nilbeth, last I recall.
He remains himself,
Ugh.
but it would seem the tower has caused him to forget much.
Honestly, I care not what the circumstances are. You die here and now!
Ugh. Must we repeat this once more?
Alright,
Very
dude.
well then, prepare yourself. We've only to cut ourselves a path. Will not. We must not. Here I am.
Get out of here.
Will not.
Excel insufficient output. Threat ultra. Perilous attack incoming. Assault. Go. Warning. Energy levels low.
We must not yield.
Get out of here. You're gonna learn the stab. You're gonna learn the stab, dude.
Will not.
Destroy.
Victor will the spoils.
You could never...
He learned the stab.
Where am I? Why am I alive?
I am afraid I understand no better than you. The grounds outside appear safe, however. Do feel free to leave.
Now, even former foes were made friends as our hero's journey continued up the tower.
Certainly not! You wish to see Neon and myself comrades in arms? I must refuse.
Where is this woman's voice coming from?
Hey.
Tell her I too refuse to offer my aid to the likes of you.
Former foes were now made friends as our hero's journey continued up the tower.
Sorry, this is a solo. This is solo, Chloe.
I am afraid there is no way I could accept such.
I have no intent to abide by this insanity. I take my leave.
Oh,
I am terribly sorry. Shall we press onward then? Yes?
See? It's very easy to stock up on these things, so don't
That
worry
was
about
indeed
spending them.
fruitful.
Moving on. What do we got?
Is that the party from Vier?
Oh, gosh.
Oh, Lola! You must be overjoyed. Surely there are better places for such. But to be back together...
You. It was you who traveled with Duma in tow. Lola, have you been undercover so long you've turned?
Of course not. What good would it do to befriend those who serve Osirius?
Keeping secrets will not serve you.
You must believe me, Colonel. I swear to you, I would never.
Oh, she remains herself, but seems to have forgotten much, as had Neon.
Colonel, allow me this opportunity to prove myself to you by eliminating these intruders, here and now.
Oh. I'm going against Lola.
Let's show a little restraint, shall we, Lola? One-on-one combat here would not be smart.
No, fuck.
Correct.
Oh, I'm gonna fight all
We need to
three of them?
ensure they are finished.
Oh, shit.
I am to face the three of you then.
Damn it.
Very
Alright.
well. Prepare yourselves.
Victory
Victory will be ours. Here I come.
Temperature rising.
We must not yield.
Yeah, stabby stab, stabby stab.
You fools know nothing at all.
Acceleration insufficient output.
Prepare yourself. Will not. We must not yield. Nothing shall see us deterred.
Power of the stab. Power of the stab. Can't beat it. Oh my goodness.
Princess Laeticia?
Your memory has returned then, Lola.
What is the meaning of this? Do you know something I don't?
In all honesty, I am afraid I do not.
No, nope, solo. Doing it
Now
solo.
then, if you will excuse us.
Wait, you're just leaving us here?
As you say, our allegiances may mean nothing here, but nevertheless, I do not think our parties compatible. And I think it best you remain here, with them, Lola. For what time yet remains.
Eh.
What are you waiting for, Lola?
You'll take me with you?
Why wouldn't we? This tower remains treacherous. The more comrades in arms we have, the better off we'll be. Don't just stand there. Come.
Yes. I'll be going then.
Take care.
Desperate girls are such a turnoff. So dumb. Dumb. I don't care much for the story on that part. Alright, we're all set.
Well, that was indeed
What's
fruitful.
next? We're not saving. We're moving on. We don't know what's next. We're just moving on, moving on. Oh.
It cannot be.
You wretch! Is it you who confines me here?
No. I might have asked you much the same.
You cannot fool me. By your death, I shall be free.
Alright.
Battle it is then.
Oh yeah.
We've
You're about
only
to
cut
eat
ourselves
it.
a path. Will not. We must not yield.
You're gonna eat the stab, dude.
Will not go. This will sting. Rarity acquired.
Toasted. Power the stab.
I will have you know that besting me would have solved nothing here. I too seek a way out of this place.
Truly now. Forgive me my enthusiasm.
Huh?
I only asked forgiveness. Who would not beg pardon for their transgressions? Might I ask, be you of the Osirian royal bloodline? You look remarkably like Princess Laeticia.
For she is I. Uldor, Emperor, do you truly not recognize me?
Laeticia? My, but you seem so very much older than I recall. The speed with which youth blossoms never ceases to amaze. You should pay a visit when things have settled once again. How my Tatiana longs to see you.
But Tatiana is...
Speak your mind, princess.
Oh, she ain't
this
gonna tell him.
Uldor, as he was many years ago?
It's tempting. But no, it's gotta do it solo. It's a
Pardon
full
me, Your
solo.
Excellency, but I must make haste.
Yes, of course.
Interacting with this Uldor any further could impact both of our nations in the present. Much as I wish I might speak with him longer.
Yeah. It was interesting. That's interesting. Really. I want to see him back when he wasn't like that.
Well, that was indeed
Ooh.
fruitful.
Alright. That's what I've been doing for the past few floors. Not gonna say it. Full on. Come on, solo. Solo rush. What do we got here?
Countless trials
Towers.
now behind them. Our hero at last steps out atop the tower.
Oh, top.
But, dun dun dun, what awaits is a being as wicked as she is divine.
Oh shit.
I
Okay.
commend you for surviving this long. Pitiful life forms as you are.
Who goes there?
You
Ooh.
stand before the ethereal queen. I am the angel of death.
Damn,
and
I didn't think I'd be here this
harbinger
far.
of demise.
God damn it.
Was it you, then, who dared to toy with the minds of my companions?
Yes. All to test your battle prowess and determine if you are worthy of my time or not. You've now
She's not wearing any
passed
shoes.
stage 1. Next, you will receive the honor of facing me personally.
Victory will be ours. Ali! Will not. This will sting. May your blood run cold.
This is mercy.
Ali! This will sting. praised at once.
Goodbye. What? She's already dead? What? 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 It sent me all the way out. What is this? Come on, game. What there is no ending to it? What? Ah, it gave me back a party? Oh, what? Oh my gosh. Come on. There's no story ending to that. Did the game glitch or something? I don't know. That is so awkward. Well, as promised, I'm gonna go over the gear. And yeah. Right now I got the top notch. And shout out to Primal Liquid and his videos. Because I would never have thought of this stuff if I was just playing regularly. You know? So, yeah, shout out to him. And let me just show you out some of the stuff I got. Like the 45 to Divinities. That was definitely for her. And you saw the damage it did to her. And it was devastating. And, well, attack. And the movement speed. And you saw that with the dragon. That, oh, gosh. It slowed him down like crazy slow. Now with the armor here. I have it for accessories and weapons. I got them at 48% for both of them. Now we know that there's a cap at 60%, but there's a reason why I have them at 48%. Because when I have on the armor here, it goes to the 48 armor factor. So it just goes to that. If you do the numbers right. Half of 100 is 50, half of 50 is 25, and yeah, so it's basically getting about 13 extra percent to the armor here to do these other factors. So we can actually throw on 2 extra factors for other stuff. So you don't need to have 230. Yeah, you don't need those at all. And yeah. And, well, let me show you guys the tri-emblems here. Very, very good stuff. I got mainly for attack. The armor factor, I don't need the armor factor because if you go down to the passive skills with Laeticia, she got the stylish dreamboat, which I can take off, but like I said, I'd love to have the dodge. I'd love to have the dodge, but yeah, I didn't have the build for it. And well, y'all, I'm gonna end this off with the good old YOLO goodbye. Take care. Have a fascinating week, day, and the rest of your life. Rock and roll. Take care.